A very good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Altero Group of Creatives. This is the 16th of April 2026, and I'm Connor Kubong. Well, today we are going to be looking at the top stories that have been making rounds all over the world. We are going to be looking at the war in the Middle East between Iran, America, and Israel, and all the peace talks are unfolding. The peace talks that were being held in Qatar, but they weren't successful, and then they are going to be holding others in Pakistan, in the capital, that is Islamabad. And then we're also going to look at another top story domestically right here in Uganda, the one including Okello Christopher Onyong, a suspect in the murder of 4 toddlers at Gaba Development Early Childhood Center. Well, the negotiations regarding the war in the Middle East concerning the Israel, Iran, and the USA peace talks are being held right about now in Islamabad. Well, they are trying to negotiate a 3-week ceasefire deal. We are not sure if the outcome will be able to yield any fruits. But what we have learned of recent, since Iran blocked the Strait of Hormuz, Donald Trump, the president of the United States of America, came out and said that he was also going to try and block each and every ship that will try to travel through the Strait of Hormuz.
We've made very clear what our red lines are, what things we're willing to accommodate them on, and what things we're not willing to accommodate them on. And we've made that as clear as we possibly could, and they have chosen not to accept our terms.
The American delegates, well, they are interested in a deal whereby Iran won't be accessing any uranium for a period of over 20 years. Well, let us bring you some images of Donald Trump addressing the media on what he was trying to explain, to say that he's going to block every ship that will try to pass through the Strait of Hormuz. And we understand that President Donald Trump is planning on sending over 10,000 US troops to the Strait of Hormuz to try and secure the movement of ships within that region. But regarding that particular case of Christopher Okello Onyong, the murder suspect, he has been arraigned in court so far 2 times for hearing, and yesterday when he was brought onto court, there was a simple accident that involved knocking down one of the bloggers who were trying to live stream the case from Gaba, and then he was rushed onto hospital. Well, what we have learned so far regarding the investigations regarding Okello Onyong, he is over 39 years old, and we understand he has got dual citizenship, and he has been living in the USA for over 20 years. And it is reported that he returned back to the country. He allegedly sneaked in without the consent of his family before carrying out this murder of the 4 toddlers. Reports also indicate that he is a grandson of the former president Tito Okello Lutwa of Uganda.
For the plea?
Sorry?
The plea?
You want to speak to your lawyers?
Yes,
Please.
just 1 minute, please.
Mr. Okello, is it true?
No, my lord. I plead otherwise.
We are in court. Could we please have some peace and calm? Is it true?
I plead not guilty, my lord.
You plead not guilty. Okay, I have entered a plea of not guilty on count 1.
He appeared in court, and there was some sort of drama whereby they tried to bring some evidence referring to mobile money transactional payments of which that got him to laugh. It caused some murmuring within the courts, and his defense lawyers had to argue that he was not doing emotionally well, so they requested for the court to pause at least for about 30 minutes. You've been watching Altero Group of Creatives. Well, I remain Conrad Kubong. A good afternoon to you all our viewers.